Auzubillahiminesh-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With me, salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulullah. Salatu wassalamu alayka ya Habibullah. Salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyullah wa ala alika wa sahabika ya Rasulullah. First of all, I would like to thank my respected teacher who gave me opportunity to speak in this prestigious event today. And I welcome to all my Islamic brothers and my respected teachers in this prestigious event. My dear Islamic brothers, the topic I have to discuss in this prestigious event today is the perfect personality. Because we have gathered here to celebrate the also of that personality, we have the status of a perfect personality, and the personality is Ala Hazrat Imam Ahmad Rahmatullahi Ta'ala. My dear Islamic brother, if we read the history of world, we will find a person who is very famous in religious sciences and knowledge, but he will be unfamous in worldly science. Or a person who reach the heavens in the worldly science, but having no connection in religious science. Or a person is very familiar religious and worldly science both, but they will be ignorant the modern science of present day and sociology, economics and political science. My dear brothers, I request to all, take a look at the history of world. You will find a few people who have all abilities and skill to be a perfect personality. So I say, among these figures, a star appeared on the surface of the subcontinent in 1866. Ala Hazrat Imam Ahmad Rahmatullahi Ta'ala. Ala Hazrat. Ala Hazrat. Who is Ala Hazrat? Ala Hazrat, remember this, not only as expert in religious science, he was also expert in worldly science, external and internal science also. I will present before you the some service of the Ala Hazrat on religious and scientific sciences. Ala Hazrat. For example, Ala Hazrat wrote more than 1,000 books on his 63-year-old life. Ala Hazrat picked up the pen more than 50 knowledge. Some of these knowledge of reading, knowledge of tafsir, knowledge of hadith, knowledge of ahkam, knowledge of faraiz, knowledge of ilmul bayan, ilmul balaghat, knowledge of literature, knowledge of science, knowledge of modern politics, knowledge of sociology, knowledge of economics and physics and metaphysics also. Ala Hazrat, this is Ala Hazrat. Ala Hazrat picked up the pen on any knowledge. So how many books he wrote on it? For example, Ala Hazrat wrote 31 books on Ilmul Aqaid. Ala Hazrat wrote 17 books on Ilmul Kalam. Ala Hazrat wrote 18 books on Ilmul Manaqib, 150 books on jurisprudence, and more than 100 books on science. Ala Hazrat wrote. This is Ala Hazrat. Allah Ta'ala blessed him with all the abilities to meet all the requirements of this era. My dear Islamic brothers, as we know, in his time, science was being progressing a lot, and new inventions and new ideas were being presented. So Allah, in his time, Ala Hazrat highlighted the verses of Holy Quran on the all ideas, on the all theories, and the theories that were against the theory of Islam. Ala Hazrat reject those all theories and gave this strong argument. Ala Hazrat. This is Ala Hazrat. So in last, I will present before you the extreme expertise of Ala Hazrat in scientific science, which is surprising to human mind. Some of these theories were first proposed by Ala Hazrat and later scientists confirmed it. For example, Ala Hazrat shed light on medical embryology at the age of 30 with the verses of Holy Quran and present beautiful research related to medical physiology, which is compatible with modern medical research. This is Ala Hazrat. This is my Ala Hazrat. This is your Ala Hazrat. This is our Ala Hazrat. Ala Hazrat in 1896 he achieved excellence in the scientific world by presenting the formula of ultrasound for the first time in this subcontinent on the basis of light theory. This is Ala Hazrat. Ala Hazrat in 1908 he presented research on leprosy and proved the theory of Islam on non-communicable diseases, which supported by today's science. My dear Islamic brothers, this is Ala Hazrat, and I want to say this is reality. Ala Hazrat was a truly perfect personality because Ala Hazrat was also a reciter, was also a commentator, a muhaddith, mujaddid, a thinker, a speaker, an orator, an eloquent, a speaker, a scientist, and a politician, an economist, and was also Ala Hazrat socialist, was an embryologist, physiologist, topologist, philologist. Ala Hazrat, this is reality. Ala Hazrat was also a complete geologist, psychiatrist. Ala Hazrat was also astrologer, a nuclear physicist. Ala Hazrat was also psychologist. This is Ala Hazrat. This is Ala Hazrat, and we are proud on Ala Hazrat. And in last, I pray for Ala Hazrat. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala elevate the rank of Ala Hazrat in paradise. Amen.